everybody.
Hi,
I'm Tina.
and I'm Priscilla,
We are.
the Sensei Sisters.
This week, we are talking about how we've been working so hard to get motivated, and we are using some tools. Priscilla, tell everybody what tool you've been using that's been really helpful.
I like to use a to-do list. It sounds so simple and old-fashioned, but it's true. Lately, I have realized that if I don't write stuff down, and I've been needing to write stuff down more, then I am not getting anything done because just all sorts of blurs together. And I'm sitting around doing nothing or doing idle things, or I'll start a project and I'll go to get something for that project. You know how that story goes. You go to get something to help you with the project you're on, and you find another mess that needs to be cleaned up or another thing that needs doing, and you start doing that and you never finish anything. So lately I have been making a to-do list that's got all of the things that are most important towards the top. And I've been going through and I check stuff off. And the satisfaction of actually, because I know a lot of times I used to write a to-do list and I wouldn't go back and look at it. But if you go back and look at it and actually have check boxes and you check stuff off, it's so satisfying, or cross it off the list.
Yeah.
It's so satisfying, and then it gives you momentum because you see you're getting closer to that finish line, you know?
Yeah. It really is. It really is interesting because we've talked about it over the last few days. I've been trying to, oh, you disappeared, Priscilla. Over the last few days, I have been trying to,
Sorry.
over the last few days, I've been trying to catch up on these little weird things. I have this tendency to put things, when I'm looking at my email on my phone, I'll flag emails that need further attention. And sometimes it's because I'm too busy to address it when I'm looking at it on my phone, or I need to be on my computer because I have to log into a certain account or whatever. And so I flag them. The problem is I flag them, and then I have all these flagged emails in my inbox that I never actually take the time to get to. And so what I've decided was I'm going to make a certain day of the week. I haven't gotten this down to a science yet, but I'm going to make a certain day of the week where I actually go through the flagged emails and get rid of as many as I can, and set a goal for myself to, maybe get rid of 5 or half of them or whatever. But I like to-do lists too. I really do. I use an app. I probably have told y'all about this app before, either on my own page or on Sensei Sisters, but it's called Cozy. I don't know if you can. Anyway, it's you can't see it on there, but it has a to-do list, it has a calendar, and my whole family can log in. We each use our own email address with same password. You log into it, and so the calendar allows me to say, okay, I have an appointment today, so I flag it for me, or Joshua has an appointment that I have to drive him to, so I flag both of us, or whatever. It's kind of cool, but they also have a place for to-do lists in it. And so I have 3 different to-do lists. One that's actually a prayer list, one that's a work Toastmasters church kind of list, and then one that's just random stuff that I have to do around the house. But really cool. I like electronics, so I like that part of it. But we also, in the book of me that we love so much, that Christy, I never say her name right, so Christy did the book, but it has a place for you to put the to-do list as well. And so I feel like I have to-do lists all over the place, but it's kind of fun because then I can check things off in more than one place. But I'm really into that kind of thing. And I'm going to just show you a couple of other tools that I have. Priscilla didn't know I was going to do this, so she's sitting there. So I just bought this the other day because a friend of mine was telling me that she loves paper planners. And I said, I used to love that, but I love electronic stuff. And she goes, well, I do both, So I saw this the other day, I think at Office Depot, or maybe it might have been at Walmart. But anyway, I got this book, and it's kind of cool because it has like the big pages. I'll show you, this is August. So it has the big blocks that you can write in and kind of plan things out. I like that. But I also like these. I have used these on occasion. And these are just, I got these at Office Depot too. It's just the days of the week, these big blocks. And of course the weekends is 2 to 1. But you can write in there what you plan to do and just tear the sheet off and stick it up on the board. And I like that as well. So I'm kind of back and forth, but I have different methods that I use for everything. But find you some tools to use, because it will make you feel better to write everything down.
Mm-hmm.
I think
We're going to be talking about Christy's book, and we're going to have her on to talk with us next month. So you guys stay tuned for that. Make sure.
yes, and she is working on, I don't know if I'm supposed to reveal that, but she's working on another part to it that has a lot to do with what we just said. So I'm looking forward to having her and have her talk more about that. For me, the to-do list is a way to dump everything out of my head onto paper so that I don't feel so overwhelmed. Because when it's all swimming around in my head and jumbled up, you know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
I'm so happy to get it on paper or onto a screen where it's all in one place. And I look at it and I say, oh, okay, it's not as overwhelming as I thought. Or maybe it is, but I can organize it a little bit better so that I can take it one chunk at a time. So I hope that helps you guys.
I think so. I think it will help them.
To-do lists have helped us. So we look forward to having Christy on with us, but for now, be kind to one another. Make yourself a priority.
Take care of you.
Bye.
Bye.